There are many stories that are found within the cosmos. Some of relatively unknown faces. Some of widely celebrated faces. Some of questionable origin. Today, however, we mourn the loss of one of those stories that will, unfortunately, never be told. And that's mostly because Twitch is an absolute weird existence. For whatever reason, a couple days ago, maybe even a week, the blind playthrough tag evaporated from existence? Like, I only found out about this morning, I was going through random Twitch news, and I'm like, hey, what's this exactly? And as it turns out, blind playthrough, it no longer exists as a tag on Twitch, because it's supposedly disparaging toward people with an inability to see. And this was done in response to a minority comment. Or at least, from what I understand, anyway. I could be wrong. I will admit I haven't done all of the research yet, but I've done enough to see that while there were people outcrying about the blind playthrough tag, its removal doesn't exactly make sense. Maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just my viewpoint on it. Well, then again, as a person with less than stellar eyesight, anyway. Blind playthrough is meant to be a figure of speech. And the fact that it's been removed is kind of... It's helping me put into perspective just how close to 1984 and Brave New World that our present-day world is slowly and unfortunately getting closer and closer to becoming. It puts into perspective how moments like this are slowly chokeholding how we express ourselves, how we use language. All because people are outcrying about subjects that, on the surface, seem nice. But are they truly? My apologies again for anyone who's coming in on these notes. I'm a psychology buff. I like analyzing various facets of the mind and what exactly goes into decision making. And the longer I do things on Twitch or YouTube, such as watching other people's playthroughs or other items, the more I realize just how... And definitely someone's going to be offended at this, how blind some members of the human race are, if not many. Not just to the viewpoints of other people and the understandings of other people, but also other aspects altogether. But enough social commentary. Donna Kamara! My name is Sage Blake. I'm a wanderer, storyteller, artist immature, and we're going even further beyond madness. I've, as you can see here, done a few runs of, what's its nuts? Delta Freya. Sorry about that. And as a result, come out of it with a whole bunch of materials. I would have liked to do more runs of Delta Freya throughout the week, but unfortunately, my own schedule and timing of everything prevented me from doing that. Kind of annoying, but hey, that's just how things ended up. But regardless, pretty much everything that I've gotten from Delta Freya, I've stored up in this chest here, up to and including, believe it or not, a Prothean shard. I actually didn't know you could find Prothean shards in there, but lo and behold. I also ground up a bunch of materials together, and for whatever reason, well, on the one hand, well, first up, I need to bring up that one of the most recent updates actually made it so that a bunch more blocks can be milled. Protheon items will slowly become more and more prevalent and important as things go on. And there have also been a whole bunch of new recipes and tweaks that have been going around as well. Again, some new blocks are able to be milled now, such as living stone. Thank gods. But more importantly, and this one's actually a somewhat new development. Let's see if I can find it in engineering. Was it engineering? Oh, by the way, I decided to buy up a little more of a tree. Don't mind that. No, it might have been in electronics. Well, this got split. And it's not on this tree. Was it in craftsmanship? Oh, when did that branch? Cool. I know Satyr is working on giving titanium a few more uses for craftables, such that'll work. That works wonders as is. Still waiting several uses for silver, but maybe that's just me. And agriculture got cleaned up a bit. It's now looking quite a ways more tree-like. All things considered, it looks pretty. It looks pretty. More bee stuffs. Sorry. God damn it, where was the reactors? Because one of the big things that got tweaked was actually involving reactors and whatnot. Now there are multiple types of reactors. Oh, well, Doid's right there. So, initial, you can get a fission reactor. Yay, all things are said and done and cool. You could also get fusion reactors now. And these fusion reactors require liquid coolant in order to function. Otherwise, they can overheat and pyroclastically loose that heat. Originally, they could detonate and destroy blocks around them in a very wide area, but that has since been changed so that they instead just explode in a fiery ball and vent all their heat at once. So yeah, both of those exist. They can produce quite a bit of power. 35 to 800, 20 to 600, I believe this one was. No, sorry, 15 to 500. Culminating in this, which can go upward to, well, 900. That should help with the scaling of power and trying to ensure that you've got enough power to supply and supplement various machinery and researching and whatnot. Actually, I don't need to take the Solarium with me quite yet. I can go back. But more importantly, I managed to scrounge up an Elder Core, Elder Fragments, a whole bunch of other things. Unknown Gene can stay there. I actually didn't know that a couple of the chests can drop Zithracite, so that's kind of cool. Blade Shards. That. should probably carry Elder Artifacts. Those. I need the casings. Might need to free up a little more space, just so I can carry a few more materials. Sign, Kashik Stone, Bust. I don't think we'll need Kalerna Fragments, but just in case, maybe I should carry it. And Biomorphic Flesh, I don't think anything uses that. Just in case, engraved devices. I did get a few blueprints for various paraphernalia. I think I've learned all 3 of these recipes, so I could probably sell them. And there are also a few books whose entries I didn't log quite yet within Codec. Did I log this one? Yep. Grimoire, I don't think I have that. No, wait, I do. Hale's Creation. Valbakar. Pulse of Maggots. Already have portals, already have testimony. Cleaver of Souls. I don't think I have that one. I might, actually. Another chest blueprint. Something else Necrantir. I believe I could junk all 3 of those. And Blade of the Vial. We'll take a look at those momentarily. Because in order to craft any of these items, we're going to need that Elder Altar that we painstakingly made at some point in the past. I don't remember when anymore, but I know I did make it at some point, and it exists, and it's waiting for our offerings. So let's take care of that. Because then I've heard a particular weapon is going to be our effectively only chance to stand against a particular elder god in which I plan to slay today. Hopefully. Where did everything go? Is it loading in? Dragon Engine? Help! Okay. What just happened? Anyways. Elder Altar. So one of the items that you could apparently craft from Elder Altar, at least I think you can anyway, I may or may not have managed to get from a drop from an enemy. Introducing the Disruptor Rifle. Fires really quickly. It fires really quickly. It doesn't use energy, technically, but it does have an overheat meter. Use it too often, and it can overheat, as you saw with how it was turning red. And past that point, it can jam. For the charged ability, plop down an orb, wait a few seconds, and then it fires shots in all directions. Fairly powerful weapon, all things considered. But it isn't necessarily useful against certain enemies within Delta Freya. I think the Mind Players are actually somewhat resistant to it, since it deals it deals biohazard / insanity damage, I guess it'd be called, or is it apocalyptic? I don't bloody know. But anyway, fairly decent weapon, all things considered. But more importantly, we require not collections. There we are. Codex entries. Cleaver of Souls, 6 blade shards, 2 ancient glyphs, and a rune wand. I have the rune wand, I think, but it's gonna be a lot of blade shards that I don't have. We're gonna have to pass on that one temporarily. Blade of the Vial. A tome, Salerno frag, and 5 blade shards. Can't make that. Let's see, if the hunted truly wishes to become the hunter, place 3 objects upon an altar and offer a prayer for destruction of their enemies. An elder artifact, a tome, and 5 blade shards. Everything requires blade shards. Holy crap, I didn't expect that. Ugh. We've discovered a new race, unlike the race seen before, set primitive. The heck is this? Oh, it's referring to the, Florence. Vanquished by whip, eat, pay homage. 5 Noxium, Rune Wand, and a Kalena Fragment. But I'm not exactly a user of whips. Grimoire. 2 Rune... 2 Rune... What? Assemble it from the altar. 2 Rune Wands, an Elder Artifact. My enemies shook in terror, for the staff I held was capable of might untold. Kale's Creation. A tome. Everything requires rune wands. Holy shit. I'm gonna need this one because I like using spears. Damn it. So, 3 blade shards, a wand, and a tome. So let's see here. Elder Tome, and the Rune Wand. I believe I have that. No, it's an Elder's Staff. Do I not have rune wands? Because I swore it was a weapon. Oh my god, I just don't have them. Oh my. Evidently, I didn't grind enough. That's kind of frustrating. Okay, so that's Time Pierce, that's not it. It's a staff of Cluix. What are you doing me? Drill spear. Lawn chair. Dragonfire pistol. I have tried the Dragonfire pistol finally, and the stats do not do it justice for its actual combative potential. Just saying. Very useful. Oh, and also found this. Why? And I think there was another item to that. Yeah, the dunce cap. Why? Thanks. Jerks. Alright, Cultist Cowl. I think I can discard that. Technically, I have 2 parts of the Cultist set. I'm missing the 3rd, which I believe is the Cultist leggings. Might need to get that at some point. Yeah, I don't have any rune wands. Great. I thought I would have everything I need, but as it turns out, I don't. Wonderful. Why did I not open these? There we go. So, since I don't have a rune wand, or any rune wand, Cocoa Goat. Yeah, I don't have any rune wands, so that sucks. I can't make anything relating to them. Alright, while I'm at it, should probably dispose of the bodies I picked up. Because along my travels, killing people netted me 10 cadavers, and within a chest I found not just a putrid corpse, but also an alien corpse, I believe, in it. Not exactly sure where it is. But I could have sworn I found like an alien cadaver at one point. If I don't have it on me right now, don't worry about it. I'll find it another time. More importantly, hidden secrets. Together, Village Bookstore Library. No. Invocation of Hashper. No, that's not it. This was a new one, which I can't exactly translate off the top of my head. Oh my god, everything requires rune wands, but I can't... I haven't gotten a single one. Maybe it's just my luck. Well, in that case... Pulse of Maggots. Terror comes from the Dark One in many forms. The deadly weapon this deadly weapon is one of the things you ought to fear. Pray to him and place upon the altar Elder Artifact, Casing, Unknown Reactor. And the staff is your most favorite good. Yep, this one I want to make. So, Elder Tome, 2 Bolton Casings, a bust. Since I have those casings now. And prayer nets me. Waiting for it. Eldritch stat. Fuck, I already have this. So I just wasted materials. Great! Let's see, what other recipes do we have here? Strange schematic. Elder artifact. Oh, right. I wanted to make this at some point. Artifact, fragment, core, right? Tech. There we go. While that mills. Torn darkness. Normic equation. The testimony. What the hell is that? A disruptor pistol. Pulsing with energy, this weapon promises to punish your enemies, one-handed. Charge time 6 seconds. Okay damage. I think I might have a new holdout gun. This is the testimony of all that I've seen and all that I've learned in those years that I've possessed the 3 seals of Masu. I've seen 1001 moons, and surely this is enough for the span of a man's life. Though it's said the prophets lived much longer. I'm weak and ill, and bear great tiredness and exhaustion, and a sigh hangs in my breast, like a dark lantern. I am old. The wolves carry their name in their midnight speeches, and that quiet, subtle voice is summoning me from afar. And a voice, much closer, which will shout into my ear with unholy impatience. The weight of my soul will decide its final resting place. For this time, I must put down here all that I can concerning the horrors that stalk without, and which lie in wait at the door of every man. For this is the ancient arcana that has been handed down of old, but which has been forgotten by all but a few men, the worshippers of the Ancient Ones. May their names be blotted out. And if I do not finish this task, take what is here and discover the rest, for time is short, and mankind does not know or understand the evil that awaits it. From every side, from every open gate, from every broken barrier, from every mindless acolyte at the altars of madness. For this is the book of the dead, the book of the Black Earth. That I have writ down at the peril of my life, exactly as I received it on the plains of Igigi. The cruel celestial spirits from beyond, the wanderers of the wastes. Let all who read this book be warned thereby that habitation of men are seen and surveyed by that ancient race of gods and demons from a time before time, and that they seek revenge for that forgotten battle that took place somewhere in the cosmos and rent the worlds in the days before the creation of man, when the elder gods walked the spaces. The race of Marduk, as he is known to the Chaldeans, and of Enki, our master, the lord of magicians, known. Is it know then that I have trod all the zones of the gods, and also the places of Ozanai. I have descended into the foul places of death and eternal thirst, which may be reached through the gates of Gonzir, which was built in Ur? Yeah, Ur, in the days before Babylonian was. Note too that I have spoken with all manner of spirit and daemon, whose names are no longer known in the societies of man, or were never known, and the seals of these are writ herein. Yet others I must take with me when I leave you. Anu, have mercy on my soul. I have seen the unknown lands that no map has ever charted. I have lived in the deserts and the wastelands, and spoken with demons and the souls of slaughtered man, and of women who have died in childbirth, victims of the she-fiend Lamashta. I have traveled beneath the seas in search of the palace of our master, and found the stone monuments of vanquished civilizations, and deciphered the writings of some of these, while still others remain mysteries to any man who lives. And these civilizations were destroyed because of the knowledge contained in the book. I have traveled among the stars and trembled before the gods. I have at last found the formula by which I passed the gate of Arzil, and passed into the forbidden realms of the foul Edi. I have raised demons and the dead. I have summoned the ghosts of my ancestors to real and visible appearances on the tops of temples, built to reach the stars and built to touch the nethermost cavities of Hades. I know it's Hades. I wanted to mispronounce it. I have wreathed with the black to the earth by calling... Oh, whoops. I have wrestled with the black magician Azagthoth in vain, and fled to the earth by calling upon Inanna and her brother Marduk, lord of the double-headed Ake. I have raised armies against the lands of the east by summoning the hordes of fiends that I have made subject unto me. And so doing found Nga, the god of the heathens, who breathes flame and roars like 1,000 thunders. I found fear. There are hundreds more pages, and the deeper into the tome you get, the more insane it sounds. Yet there's something about it that unsettles you, especially given when this book was found. Get to know. Tipalure. Valbakar. Two-blade shard. None before the might of Azathoth. And I need to eat. You know what? I'm immune to burning. Let's see. So, Elder Artifact, Two-blade shards, Trapezohedron. I'm not sure if I made this. Did I seriously not grab the trapezohedrons? Really? Oy. Fine then. Hellish Fear. Okay. I don't exactly have the supplies quite yet to be able to confidently match an Elder God, but I can at least give it a shot. Worst case scenario, I can at least stock the materials on me, do a couple of runs to just farm, but it's not exactly going to be interesting to look at. Like, one attempt every week? Probably a good idea, but other than that, I do need to focus on other things, for the sake of having something enjoyable to watch. Oh, right, another thing. I need to repair the ship. Such to repair it. Okay, that's kind of cool, but maybe I should pass on it for now. Only skip repairs if the ship isn't currently damaged. Technically, it isn't. Considering it's like 3 warnings, maybe I should just leave it alone. More importantly. Figure I should show off the couple weapons I've got. Probably do some extra muddling about. Because I did find out a few things about this mission. One, there are branching paths in a few different places. And some of those branching paths do in fact lead into the temple. Only issue is, the one branching path that I did test when I found that out, I got jammed. Like, big time jammed and just couldn't move. If I can have it happen again on stream, I would like to, because, well, again, I've noticed that, what the heck? I'm sorry? No, game, I didn't change anything. I selected the mission, Delta Freya, deploy. What the heck? Because for reference, I did those grindy runs for Delta Freya an hour and a half ago. And I haven't closed down... Yeah, what the hell? I haven't closed down Starbound since. What? I'm sorry? Starbound? Okay, you know what? Sure. Maybe I'll just do that and record what happens as a separate thing. I don't know if I want to risk it. Let me just do some quick troubleshooting quick. Beam down to a random planet, beam back up, see if I can try the mission again. If it doesn't work, then somehow we're still within theme for today. I don't know what is happening. And I swear, if Starbound actually upright crashes right now, I'm gonna laugh. Cause my screen's gone white. Game? Game? Ahem? Oh, no, it's fine, game. It's fine. It's fine. I love it when you crash. We have nothing to fear but absolute buffering. Evidently.